Hi, we're at Hyde Park High School on the south side of Chicago, a place we've been to a lot in the last couple of years, and these are a couple of reasons why. Right over here on the right is Coach Kirksey. He's been here for how many years, Coach?
It's going on my third year being here.
And on his right is Fabian Harris, the senior starter now on this team that we've been following on and off for a while here. We're going to talk to Coach first, and Coach, very quickly, talk to us about your team this year, your returning starters, veteran, your seniors, and basically what the outlook is for the team at conference as well as in playoffs. But talk to me about your team.
Well, this year we have five guys that are returning. Fabian Harris, Aki Sharif, Gregory Brown, Trayshawn Jones, and Marcus Maxfield. Those five guys are coming back. And I mean, they've been in a lot of tight game situations. They bring a lot of experience back. Whereas the guys that are coming up this year, that are coming from Frostsoft, over the summer, we have to kind of reach back and bring them up to speed because they play at a different speed, whereas varsity is a lot faster, it's a lot more physical, and you have to execute and you got to protect and value the basketball, whereas on Frostsoft, a lot of the guys, they were very lackadaisical with the ball, and they say, okay, we'll get it back in the next possession. Here, at this level and with this team, they have to learn to come out and play every possession and execute, and they must learn how to value the basketball. Last year, we lost 9 seniors. Malcolm Griffin, who went on to play for Toledo, Anthony Dixon, Jerome Moore, those 3 guys, Martell Jackson, who was our floor leader and our general at that time. And with Martell, you know, Trayshawn, he's gonna have to step up this year. He's gonna have to fill some big shoes. He got to step in and play up to speed, and he has to be become a better defender than he was last year on Frostsoft. And he played a lot last year because he started, but he's been on varsity all 4 years. Also, with some new additions, we're waiting to see what happened with Phillip Jackson, who's a transfer. We have Rodnell Hall, who's a transfer who came in this year. And these guys, they're going to be a big part. We have Levi Davey, who's stepping up, coming from sophomore. He's like 6'8". Marcus Maxfield, who never played, but he was on varsity, and he didn't get many minutes. He's going to have to be a big part if Phil doesn't become eligible or they rule him ineligible. He's going to have to step up and play big minutes and play smart and compete for us every time. So we're looking forward to this year. And along, you know, with Fabian, I know what he brings to the table. I know what Aki gonna bring to the table, Trayshawn. It's just about the little things for everybody to understand and know the little things that we have to do this year to be successful, to get back to the level where we were and we left off last year. It's gonna be very important. I mean, we're gonna have to just take one game at a time. It's gonna be a learning experience for everybody. And I mean, for me, learning and knowing personnel, putting everybody in. But we have some sleepers, some newcomers that is gonna be a big part of this program. But I'm looking for a lot of things, a lot of leadership from Fabian this year. I know that he can definitely score and that he can play very, you know, he can do a lot of different things for us. But I'm gonna look for a lot more leadership from him. And I know that when I need a basket, I know I can go to him. So I'm looking forward. I'm very anxious. We open up on December the 1st against Washington, and then we play a big game at Chicago State December the 5th against Peoria Richfield. But I'm looking forward to it this year.
All right, Mr. Fabian Harris, talk to me about what your coach was saying about leadership.
Basically, what coach saying is, now I got big shoes to fill. I got to step up this year, be vocal, and talk to my teammates the right way. Stop hollering at them. Just play my game.
What is the strengths of your game?
You said, huh?
What are the strengths of your game?
The strengths that I gain?
Your game yourself.
Working on my jump shot, the three-pointer. I've been working on that a lot. The defense, getting in your face, play hard defense. And I've been working on my mid-range too.
Now you've been getting a lot of personal attention the last couple of years, but this year now it's starting to really focus on you with colleges coming out here and a lot of the better beat writers recognizing your game. How are you accepting that? How do you feel about that?
I'm accepting it well. It don't bother me. I'm just gonna keep playing. And I'm just gonna keep playing. That's it. It don't affect me at all.
Well, I don't think that it's affecting Fabian with all the attention that he's getting. He's been very humble through the whole process of his whole senior year. I mean, coming from last year, a lot of people had him on their radar. He had an excellent summer, and you know, he woke up a lot of scouts, a lot of people to make him be aware of who he was. And I think now coming in, Northern Colorado, which he kind of he committed to them at first, and I felt that that I wanted to have something else for him to compare Northern Colorado to, instead of just jumping right out and commit to them. So we thought about it and everything, and they didn't live up to their end of the bargain when they said that they weren't going to do certain things, and they did. So he decommitted, and now you have a lot of schools. You have UCLA, you have Colorado State, you have Lamar, Wichita State, a lot of big schools that are coming in and recruiting Fabian. Right now, because of his first 2 years in high school, he didn't do as well and didn't focus strongly on the academic part. But he's on the honor roll this year. I'm very happy about that. We're waiting for him to take the ACT to get the score. But there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to be a qualifier in June, and he's going to be at a nice school where that they can really use Fabian, and he can be a big contributor to their program as a student athlete.
I know when you decommitted, there had to be a lot behind that decision. How much does academics play into this, which I know, as the coach speaks of, is more critically important than anything? For example, what will you be taking when you get to your next location, your college?
I'll be taking tutoring class to get my academics up, so I can be eligible to play.
Was that a tough personal decision or no?
No, it wasn't really tough. Me and Coach talked about it, and we made our choice.
Talk to me about your team. Talk to me about you guys out there. Tell me who's good and what they're good at, and how you guys going to wind up this year.
Keith Sharif, he's good at posting up and hitting the mid-range and playing D. Phil Jackson, he's good at posting up, blocking shots, rebounding and running the floor and scoring. Trayshawn Jones, he's been working on his jump shots, so we should be good. He needs to play defense all the time. Ronell Hall, he need to make some layups. He just need to slow down and just focus, and we'll be good.
I told the coach before the interview, and this is going to be our final question. We're not going to talk a lot about last year, but you did have 2 near misses, both in the city and in the state playoffs, especially the city. Did that get you stronger? Did you learn from that? Do you think about that a lot as you get ready for this season?
Well, I think you know what really woke us up last year? I think what woke us up was the game that we had at Chicago State against Thorn Fraction of North. It woke us up and made us understand that we can't come out and get behind on teams. We have to go out there and get off to a quick start. And I think that we also learned more about each other. And we went in winning certain games, and then after winning those games, Mike O'Brien, we came out, we were ranked very high. And we were going into our next game to play Seton. And when we didn't get ranked, and he took us and dropped us out the ranking when we were ranked in the top 10 after 1 loss, I asked him, I said, well, what was the reasoning? He said, well, I don't think you guys are a very good team, but I tell you what, if you come close to even getting close to playing Seton and even show a good showing, I might think about ranking you. I put that quote in our locker room for the rest of the year, and that's where we took off. After that game, we didn't look back, and we just realized, but after losing, it left a bitter taste in our mouth that we went into the state and we played very well. And once again, back at Chicago State, we got off to a bad start against a very good Whitney Young team that was very poised and more experienced in their size. And their size played a big factor in that loss. But this year, we're coming back. We have to tell the players, a lot of times these guys walk back and they think that, well, hey, now, I'm from Hyde Park. I keep telling them, you got an X on your back. You're not a sleeping giant anymore. Everybody know who you are. Fabian, he understands that. And, and it's not what he says, it's how he said to the teammate. And I think he always means in a constructive and a positive way, but sometimes you're playing sensitive with people's feelings. But overall, I'm looking forward to it.
And we are too, Coach. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for coming out, man. We really appreciate it, man. Hope to see you again, man, at USC in March.
You
look forward to it.
Okay.